All right, folks, we're back with round 5 of the Legacy Win-A-Duel tournament here at Parker Benner Kent Wayne in Cornelius, North Carolina, just north of Charlotte. We have on my left Kyle C with Black Red Reanimator, and on my right it's Andrew F on UR Niller. This is a matchup that's favoring Delver because of their interaction. But if Reanimator's able to Thoughtseize away any interaction for their combo, they could wrap this one up super quick. Kyle, I think on our left, is our only undefeated at the moment, so he cannot split into top 8 from this point. Or I don't even think he wants to at this point. If he maintains that top seat, being on the play is so huge for Reanimator against everything, really. The fact if they can, unmask turn 1 into Reanimate on turn 1, that's usually enough to win the game. So, my co-host Marvin is currently going. I'm checking something over there with them, but he should be back shortly. Looks like we're resolving high roll here, and I believe Andrew won this one. I swear, people did not understand the specific playmats. At least Kyle is being nice about it.
Hey Marvin, tell him to put the life counter on the other side. It's like right under that light.
Yeah. Just getting them to switch over that life counter to the other side so we can see it. Perfect. I want to thank you all again for coming out tonight. We will be here for the entire top 8, which is, after this round, 1 round away. And because of the nature of this top 8, I don't think that there's a way that they can split since it's the payouts in cards. Specifically an Underground Sea, a Tundra, Savannah, and a Scrubland, and then everyone from 5-3 gets an Endurance and a Caracas.
Caracas.
Just waiting to resolve some mulligans.
What did I do with my water? Alright, so Andrew Frederick here, we saw him last round reading 8 cast.
That is a handful of lands and a lightning bolt. I don't think that's going to cut it. And it looks like Kyle is keeping his 6. He's got a... I saw Dark Ritual. I didn't see anything else. He's going to put back an Unmask, though. Interesting. My guess is his hand is going to be turn 1 Dark Ritual into reanimate your thing and maybe kill you. Or if he Dark Ritual Entomb reanimates and Thoughtseize. Oh, that'd be a gross turn 1. We'll see what happens. Or a Ponder Brainstorm Darcy lands. Yeah, that's risky. If you turn 1 reanimates, that pretty much is it. Especially with a handle like this. G-Daddy is going to come down and draw some cards if that's the case. Or if he plays Archon. Archon would be real gross too.
Alright, so we're opting to turn 1 Ponder here, or he put the Ponder to the front of his hand. So I'm assuming that's what he's going to play first. It's really rough. Shuffling.
He's shaking the whole table. That is intense.
As Taylor Swift would say, shake it off, shake it off.
That's what people say. Mm-hmm.
Alright, so we see 2 lands and a Murktide.
No, it's a Force of Will. One of them is Force.
Yeah, I can't.
It's an invocation for it. It's like a Yu-Gi-Oh card, or like Ancient Mew from the Pokemon card. Yeah, Force is huge.
Yeah, that was the only counter spell in hand. He still has Brainstorm.
I see Exhume, Faithless Looting, Dark Ritual, Grief. Oh, goodness. Okay, so we might see on turn 1 if he has Grizzle Brand in hand. Yeah, here comes the Grief. Let's see what he's pitching. Is that unmasked? I think his opponent is thinking if he wants to force it, but I mean, I think that just puts you behind on cards. He's going to end up just taking the force, so yeah, he's going to let that resolve. It's a wasteland. Now, what will he take? Yeah, take out that. There you go. He's definitely gonna take that force. That stops him from combo, but he's got Archon in hand, so he's gonna probably wait a turn to do this, but he's gonna Faithless Looting. And then draw 2, and then pitch that Archon and Chancellor. Okay. And his opponent has Brainstorm, but no other interaction. Brainstorms? He needs to find another force. He's just going to pass off True Land off the top. And we are going to see an Archon of Cruelty this turn. I'm surprised to see a lot of these. I mean, all the Reanimator lists are playing 4 Archon now. It used to be, you'd run like a 4 Chancellor, Chancellors for Grizzlebrand, and then like a couple of Fun-Ups. But now they're just straight on 4 Grizzlebrand, 4 Archon, and 1 Chancellor maybe. But Archon is just that good.
Yeah, I think Andrew's gonna brainstorm here, see if we can get a force.
Well, I think he's probably...
Or at least a daze. No, you allowed it? Alright.
As you zoom, he's going to fire off that force now. A daze isn't going to do it now.
Murktide. Ooh, did he get a force?
He did get another force. He's going to have to pitch that Murktide to it. I think his opponent has 2 Exhumes in hand. There's that Murktide. Second force. There's a Darcy. He's pretty much stuck on that. Oh, jeez, Reanimator right off the top. That Archon is coming onto the battlefield, instantly killing that Darcy and drawing him a card, making his opponent lose 3 life. Jeez. I'm not sure how Delver deals with Archon at this point.
Look at his deck list here. There's nothing really that he can do outside of God, he would need a Murktide and Delver. The Murktide would have to be a minimum of a 7/7.
Yeah.
Well, a minimum of 6/6 that can trade off there. But then again, Andrew would be left off with 0 creatures.
Yeah, he also has an Animate Dead in his hand, so even if the Archon dies, it wouldn't be too hard. He's got lands, too. Okay. I'm pretty sure he just has this one wrapped up. That's how this works, though. If Reanimator can not be cut off its lands or be cut off its graveyard, it just eventually will find it again. Oh, is he gonna Animate Dead the Darcy? That's cute. Yep, he's just gonna pack it up. So it looks like Hal C on Reanimator gonna take round 1.
Game 1. Wow, did somebody just win at Yu-Gi-Oh or something? Alright, so looking at sideboards here,
It's like playing Dark Souls and you get hit by nothing on a boss. And all you can say is, wow!
wow. I could definitely see him bringing in Iona or Sarah's Emissary. Inkwell Leviathan could be good here.
Yeah, I mean, Inkwell says, hey, you can never, ever interact with us.
And take 7 XP.
Yeah. He said his Island Walk, too. Does it have Shroud?
Shroud and Island Walk. Okay, and I see Andrew here definitely going to be bringing in Grafdigger's Cage, 2 Surgicals. What does Submerge do?
I don't know.
I think it bounces a creature. Hey, chat, what does Submerge do? I don't know where my phone is.
We need to get that card thing up and running. It puts it on the bottom. That makes sense. Or are you just saying bottom, Brandon?
Puts a creature on top of its owner's library.
Oh, it's if okay. That's actually interesting.
Well, if they have a forest, they can cast it for free, right? If not, it costs 4 in a blue. So, playing that one Bayou might be a reason to bring it in, but doubtful.
I mean, he's mostly a black-red deck with a splash of it.
Green for Abrupt Decay.
And Reverend Silence. Yeah. Reverend Silence destroys all enchantments on the battlefield, and it costs nothing. What is it? Your opponent controls something. It's a white lane.
If you control a forest, rather than pay Reverend Silence's mana cost, you may have each other player gain 6 stuff. Destroy all enchantments. So what enchantments?
Leyline of the
Leyline, Rest in Peace, which I don't see anybody playing anymore.
Yeah, I'm surprised. A lot of Reanimator lists are running like wear tears and stuff. They'll splash like a scrub land or 2 instead of the Bayou. The Bayou is an old thing. It's been around for a while.
And he's doing the ability just for Reverend Silence and Abrupt Decay.
Which I guess Decay is really good in this matchup too. Because, I mean, it deals with hate and there's nothing they can do about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess Decay is really good. Definitely bringing those in.
And you're off, and you sort of say, hey, it's over, so it's
Okay, so I finally got a look at the Reanimator player's hand. He's got Inkwell and Iona in hand. So he's going to go ahead and wait. I mean, Delver's not really doing anything at the moment, but he's got Graph Digger's Cage. Interesting. It's got Abrupt Decay, though. There's that Abrupt Decay we were just talking about. So what? I'm surprised he's not fetching. I guess it doesn't matter, right? He can just do it whenever he needs to use the mana. Not open himself up to a wasteland. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. Kyle's gonna be very, very patient. So at the moment, his opponent has a 1/1. I mean, even if it was Delver. Yeah, Serenity is really good. That's why I saw a lot of people are running it, and they were running the Wear Tears too. But I mean, Abrupt Decay is perfect in this situation. I mean, you can't counter it, so your hate piece is gone.
I grabbed the water before I went over there. I don't know where I put it.
Did you drink it?
Not all of it. But I'm thirsty.
So it looks like we've got a couple of forces in his opponents. I can't tell what that one invocates. Is that Blood Moon? No, that's definitely not Blood Moon. Otherwise, you would be fetching out some islands. Or maybe it's a Daze. Or what is that? I can't tell what that is. Chat, do you know what that invocation is? Counterbalance. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I can see the weird scales.
Ooh, I found a pile of cards.
You play Counterbalance.
Counterbalance. What? Okay. Because he does have, that is a one of in his sideboard.
Counterbalance is going to do anything about Abrupt Decay, though. Oh, yeah, that does make sense. So this is the turn that he was probably waiting for. His opponent is tapped out. However, I know that he has at least one force in hand. So let's see what he can do. It's a grief. That's just a hard cast grief. Just gonna daze it. I guess that's a way to do it.
You drew a Darcy for turn.
He's still got Force of Will in hand, but he has no way to. Oh, he's getting iteration. Or it's not. I think he's wondering if he wants to just wait and have the iteration. No, he's just gonna do it. He's a Hydroblast. That's interesting. I guess Hydroblast deals with Faithless Looting, but that's not.
And an island.
It's not fantastic. But it does pinch the force. He's gonna surgical. I didn't even see that. Oh, I see what happened. He touched the cards all together. He's gonna go ahead and exile that surgical. What is he going to surgical? I'm not sure what he. I mean, is he going to surgical the grief? Because that's not fantastic. Yeah, I guess he's just gonna surgically abrupt decay. His hand is Reanimate, Animate, Dead, Inkwell, Leviathan, and Iona. So if he has a Faithless Looting, I mean, it'll probably just get countered.
It depends on what he has on top. Because he did draw the Darcy that was on top of his deck, so the top of his deck is unknown at the moment.
If he top decks a Faithless Looting and it isn't forced,
Or counterbalanced.
oh yeah, and I keep forgetting counterbalance. I mean, so far it's not looking fantastic for his Reanimator opponent, but I mean, Reanimator's just here. It can, with the right draw, it can just play a 7-11 uncounterable, unblockable, so on and so forth. So he might actually just try to go for the Animate Dead on the Grief, just to get that force out of his hand, or Reanimate it. Yeah, I think that's what he's gonna end up doing. That's totally what he's gonna do. Oh, it resolves. Well, the question is he gonna force it? I mean, he's just gonna take the force, so it keeps him off creature, but yeah, he's gonna force it. So currently his Delver opponent is empty-handed. So he's got one turn to make this happen. Opponent has 6 power. Iteration's real good right now. His opponent,
Ben's a Delver.
another force.
Ponder.
So he's gonna probably try to ponder for a blue card for that force. Yeah, he's got another ponder, so he should have all. Oh, it's a surge. Jeez. Okay. So he's got the force in hand. If he gets that ponder and then leaves the surgical on top, that, man, even the force alone is probably enough. Yeah, that's exactly what he's gonna do. Comes the boys for 6. Draws an Entomb. Oh, it's countered. Counterbalance seems pretty good this time. Oh, no, wait.
Entomb's a 2-drop? No, Entomb's a 1-drop. That was expressive iteration at the top of the line.
Shouldn't that be countered?
No, it has to equal the
It has to equal. Is that how that works?
Yeah, not
I haven't played against
equal or
counterbalance.
less. It's just straight equal. Not Splenda or Sweet and Low. Equal.
It's that Animate Dead. Targeting the Archon. Oh. Yeah, he did see the iteration on top. Alright, we're going to game 3. Delver takes game 2.
We'll get a little update on our backup match over here.
The couch we're sitting on, it's comfy to lay back on, but it is not comfy to sit. It's like upright on. Need to get one of those forever comfies. That infomercial. I just ate a bunch of Chinese food. I don't think I could do anything at the moment. You got Chinese on your way into work? What time did you start, John? All right, so we got some pile shuffling from the Reanimator side of things. I couldn't tell if either the mulligan or they're just actually just now finishing their shuffling. I was too busy lamenting both my butt and my back due to this couch we're sitting on. So you're both gonna take a mulligan. I think that's probably their first one. So it looks like Delver's keeping their hand, and Reanimator's going to go ahead and throw it back one more time, so it's going to go to 5. Reanimator can function on, a small hand, but it really needs that good hand in order to fight through whatever hate's coming. He's got a Chancellor, he's got lands. You can't tell if there's a Reanimator in there, but he's going to go ahead and keep the hand here. He's got a Chancellor and a Faithless. Let's see if he remembers the Chancellor trigger. I'm sure he will. Yep, here it is. Pretty much we're going to see a turn 1 of Faith suiting. Let's see what happens. He's going to draw 2. I saw Dark Ritual, and he's going to throw away 2 Chancellors. Can't tell if he has any way to recur them though. See a Lotus Petal, a land, and a Dark Rich. I don't know if he's gonna try to force or use that force spike right now. He plays that bobble into it, just let it get countered. That's fine. No, what's he doing? Did he forget the Chancer trigger? Or is he going to pay the one? Can't tell if he's... If he paid, yeah, it looks like he... No, he's... I'm confused. Okay? It looks like he missed the Chancer trigger. He's unmasked. It's not really helpful at the moment. Yeah, he missed that Chancer trigger. Opting to force it. So he's either going to pitch that Daze or he's going to pitch the Ponder. Yeah, he's going to pitch that Ponder. He needs that Daze just in case. Looks like the Delver player is missing land drops. Oh, there's a reanimate spell, but it's an Exhume. Let's see if he's going to play around that Daze. Chooses to pitch the Exhume. What card did he keep in his hand? Huh. That's interesting. So he's going to fire off Brainstorm. I see Iteration. I see a land, which is what he needs real bad. Still has that Daze in hand. Oh, yeah, because the cage. Okay, that makes sense. I'm getting tired. It's been a long day. So now he needs to find the Brumticate for that cage. Catches out of Badlands. And he draws for turn. There's another Faith that's loading, flashing back to one of the graveyard first. I think he found Chancellor Animate dead. Apparently there's not a huge rush. Delver is going to go ahead and cast this iteration. They have two iterations, Daze and another card. Who's that counterbalance again? Counterbalance. Belgians. Force away. These invocations are hard to tell what they're doing. Yeah, it's force. Darcy has Delirium now. Reanimate. I've backed up first. So his hand is counterbalance force Daze. That's a dark ritual. So see if he wants to. There's that Daze. Yeah, it's looking pretty bad for our Reanimator player, but if he can manage to reanimate one of those Chancers, that can deal with that Darcy all day, every day.
It came back a few pounds lighter than when it left.
Nice.
All right, this looks a lot like last game. Darcy, counterbalance, draft digger's cage.
Although game one had like 8 tournaments, and our start was
And he pretty much needs to draw into that abrupt decay, but he can't even cast it at the moment. It's pretty much over. Yep. Delver's going to take it.
2-1 over Kyle C on Reanimator. Earlier I checked up on our backup match.